here to shake the matrix, expand our minds, and of course, make us all think. Oh, all right. So, how's it going, American Stoner? Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. You've been showing up because I got you the invites. There you go. But we are on every morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. All right. For all of those of you who don't know and keep coming across us at the wrong time and wish that you knew what time it was that is on, we are on every day from Monday to Thursday from 8 at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Every day. Or not every day, but every Monday to Thursday. Yeah. Well, it's 10 a.m. here. So, good morning, those of you who've joined, and welcome to this hour deep dive into awakening to your original designs. So, if you're here today, you're likely feeling like undeniable pull. You're here for a reason. You felt that knock at the door and you set this up. The ones that move, you away from the noise of the world, something that calls your heart and into the truth of who you really are. You know, in my first book, Awaken, the Ancient Ones Awaken to the Original Design, I shared something many of you probably feel. The more you awaken, the more you naturally withdraw. And not avoidance, it's more in alignment. You stepped into social spaces, but your energy to give becomes sacred. You choose where you're spending it and when you're spending it. You become mindful of even who you have access or even who has access to your field. Now, maybe once before you left it wide open, you welcomed many, but then you realized what those other fields were doing and how they affected you. So what happens is you start to draw further away. You even sometimes just separate a lot. So you became mindful of who has access to your field. And the more lies you hear, verbal lies, because you can see the truth, energetic lies, behavior lies, I call them performing lies, acting lies, the more you withdraw. Because you're like, what's the point? They're all wearing masks anyways. That's not isolation. That's called evolution. You're unhooking from the false grid. You're tired of seeing the crazy chaos. And today we're going to be weaving together psychology, the shadow projection, trauma patterns, philosophy, Zen, extinctualism, and the illusion of control. And then we're going to go into spirituality, the I am presence, sovereignty, embodiment, and the science, the neuroscience, the quantum physics, the biology, the Gnostics religion, Gnosis, the merge, the matrix, and the wisdom of the trilogy. The Awaken series, of course, because I wrote it, so might as well take from it and use it. So here we go. In Awaken, the Ancient Ones Awaken to the Original Design. Then we got Awaken, the Lion Escapes the Matrix, and Awaken, Return to Eden. And together, we're going to step out of the illusion and back into the original design. So step back for a moment. Let's take a deep breath together. And somehow I'll find the cat that took my tongue there. All right? You guys are ready? All right, let's take a deep breath. And let's just turn off the noise from the false world. False world, false body, false mind, false soul, false being, off. Mind and soul and heart of the I am that I am on. Let's begin. Think of a sunrise. I was looking at the sunrise this morning. Being up at 3:33, you definitely got to see the sunrise. I was up before the dang sun woke up. I was going, yo, sun, what's taking so long? So we were seeing this beautiful sunrise. And it just spoke to me. As every day I'm here, it gets to be a choice. Every day we breathe and exist. What What existence are we going to present today? Let's get to the psychology of what I want to really discuss. So in Awaken Return to Eden, I shared how awakening often begins from basically a place of deep rejection. It's what got me to drive out to the middle of nowhere in the desert. It's nothing like watching all your friends watch you die. And then when you rise to speak the truth for once in your life, instead of being a people pleaser, the entire existence walks away. So rejection beyond brought me into this desert where originally I just spent 7 months absolutely by myself in the middle of nowhere, just me, my dogs, and the white desert fox and all the elements. But anyways, in Awakening, I began from this place of deep rejection, judgment, and feeling unaccepted, to the point where even the physical body starts to feel expired. And maybe you've been there, like I was, walking around in a broken vessel, broken suit, standing strong on the outside, but while your soul is aching inside. Being the one everyone dumps on or dumps their shadows on. The family, the scapegoat, the emotional sponge, the one who takes responsibility for everyone else's unresolved pain. Maybe you were even that of the back end of a family member that you thought you could trust. But then one day the truth hits and you drop the victim identity and you drop the scapegoat identity and you rise. Not because it didn't hurt. Oh, it hurt. Coming back to a body that's been dead, frozen, hurts. Coming back to a body full of cell memory of a false identity hurts. Coming back and having everything you're comfortable with, even your prized possessions that you gave away, not even returned, only the one you hang on to right into your grave you have. And maybe the clothes on your back that the ones who call you their child held on to give you. But here's the truth. Psychology doesn't always tell you this. See, I tried to find therapists to help me, but every time I was done, they always wanted to know how I survived. And then they start coming to me for help, even calling me on my days when I wasn't there. So I went to the desert. And I learned something, that you were never rejected. I learned that I and you were never the mirror we were never rejected. We were just the mirror they couldn't even look in. And that hit me like a ton of bricks. I remember that whispering through every inch of my core. I remember on the other side when I gazed into that mirror, when I broke from the prison of this world and realized what I truly was. And it echoed, you were never rejected. You were the mirror they couldn't look into. And then being studied and learning, I was a reflector by genetic design. And when you awaken, you stop carrying their shadows. And all you got left is you. You stop being their reflection. You simply become the I am that I am. Which is why when people see me, I've taken my time to meditate and hold this body together for everything that it faces and deals with. And I walk in and I decide to smile and change the room. And when I sing, I'll sing whatever they put on. Not for my own ego, because I want to change the room. To say someone loves you enough to say hi, even when they can barely stand there sometimes, And they're holding what's growing to the side so they can do it. Because they finally decided. They stopped being the reflector. And they started to be their shine. See, Carl Jung taught that when people cannot face their own shadow, they project it onto those who can. And that's why lies, inconsistency, broken commitments feel so devastating. Your nervous system knows the truth before your mind does. See, neuroscience confirms this. Your amygdala lights up under the inauthenticity. Cortisol rises when you're around unpredictable behavior. Mirror neurons force you to feel other people's chaos. When you learn not to be their mirror anymore. Now more. Now they see a different light. See, before they saw themselves in you. See, withdrawal is not weakness. It's neuroprotection. Researchers shown that healthy distancing is a biological correction and a rewiring back to peace. And once you got peace, you don't freaking want to lose it. It's beautiful. You sleep like babies. See, there was a moment in life when I felt completely expired. Body, mind, and spirit. Man, I bet you during that time, for sure, the words you're going to be paralyzed from the neck down, and all you got to do is turn your neck the wrong way and bump the wrong way, and you're gone. Well, geez, you should see what I'm doing, docs. I'll see if paraglided eight side by sides out. I mean, yeah, the body feels it, but I tell you, I am that I am, and I said no, not gonna happen. Not today. I'm having fun. Catch me up later. But there's this moment in life where I felt completely expired, the body, mind, the spirit. And it's because people broke commitments and put my health at risk. And that day, something awakened. I realized this. I was never rejected. It was like this revelation that I wasn't the scapegoat. I was the truth they couldn't fucking face. Holy shit. Yeah, I swore for all those religious ones, I might offend you. I swear. I will not swear at you. I will not insult you, but I will speak truth. And I will do it sometimes firmly. I started realizing I want you to prompt this because this is what I started doing. I started writing this stuff down. Who the heck treats me like a scapegoat? I started writing it down. I encourage you to do that. And what lies or inconsistencies drain my spirit? Write them down. And what am I ready to release so I can rise from this chaos? Because it comes up to us. You know, we can sit there all day pointing fingers, blaming others, and yada, 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 yada. Go look in the mirror. Why do you keep doing it to yourself? We don't have to be this position. Let's go into some philosophy, okay? I always like bringing in everything so we can show it. Ariel might know what she's talking about. So, in Awaken the Ancient Ones, Awaken to the Original Design, I talk about the Zen-like journeying, the observing of reality without attaching to it. And here's a simple Zen story from from one of my notes here. And so two people walk towards each other on a sidewalk, right? And both move left, and both move left again, and both are confused. And that's us. It's even an analogy even Carl Jung uses. You know, he has a much better, elegant way of saying it, but program responses, automated behaviors, conditioned reactions. Zen teaches us to break those patterns. And when something comes along and breaks that pattern, it's disturbing. It shakes us to the core, and we will even misunderstand it. But a Zen master, for instance, here's another story. A Zen master watched a woman who appeared so spiritually advanced and spiritually awake. They even hung out. It seemed like that was the case. But when it really came down to it, he decided, well, man, she's so he handed her a hot coal and she screamed and ran and felt wounded. And later she decided, I'm going to get him back for this. So she walks up to him later on at another event and says, yo, man, I got something for you. And hands him a piece of coal. The guy grabs it, looks at it, and turns it into a joint and smokes it. And he enjoyed it. And she looks at him and goes, what the? See, this is the heart of awakening. It recognizes the coal as a diamond. What other experiences of pain you can transform into wisdom? Thanks. Likes my taste of sow. Made a live show help out as well. Thanks, man. How's it going? You finally made one yet. Good morning to everyone, and thank you, sister. Love Christy from Australia. Love to you too, guys. Oh man, cool. We got people here from the down under. It must be like nighttime there, right? I probably didn't do that accent any justice whatsoever. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Hey, mate. I don't know. I can't do it. I sorry. I must have butchered that one. Anyways, but what other experiences pain you can transform into wisdom, for crying out loud? See, quantum physics tells us that there is no mistake, only possibilities. Heisenberg proved that outcome exists in multiple states until observed. Nature shows us that mutation errors are the engine of evolution. Sartre said existence precedes existence, meaning you create your path by walking it. Your life is not happening to you, it's unfolding through you. And that's the crazy thing. We don't recognize that. Welcome to all you beautiful people. See, your life is not ever just happening. It's not just a coincidence. Pay attention. Go look in the mirror. Stop pointing fingers. Stop looking outwards. That's the confusion. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, what coal am I still afraid to hold? I mean, I'm creator, so I can turn into a dang diamond or butterfly or gold, whatever the heck I want to. And how can I turn it into medicine? Instead of scar and a burn that looks at you all the time. The I am, the interconnected existence. So let's rise into spirituality now, okay? The heart of trilogy. In the Awaken, the lion escapes the matrix. I share how escaping illusion means remembering. And we are not these bodies. We are the consciousness experiencing them. And we are spiritual beings playing a physical game, not separate from the existence, but woven into it. See, the oak tree, and I had someone who drew me this oak tree a long time ago by the river, telling me it was strong as the oak tree. But see, the oak is not superior to the acorn. Both are expressions of the same design. See, Harvard's study shows meditation rewires the brain. Trust me, I do it every day. Just go and ask anyone who knew me before. They would tell you I was a mess. But Harvard studies show that meditation rewires the brain and increases gray matter and expands awareness and decreases fear and strengthens unity and consciousness. Where quantum biology suggests consciousness behaves like a field, meaning you are connected to everything. Agnostics thought calls it the pneuma. They call it the pneuma, meaning you are connected to absolutely everything. There is nothing that you're divided from. See, Gnosis thought that calls it this beautiful spark of the divine, the true source. And when you embody the I am, I promise you the torment ends. I promise you. I come from, like I said, trauma that one country said was the worst they've seen in 50 years. And I'm not even 50 years old yet. I am this year. And I can honestly tell you that every part of it shaped me for who I am right now. And there's not a page of it I wouldn't rip out. If I know what I know now, would I go through it again? I went through it over and over and over and over and over and again because I went through this small door when I left this existence. And I didn't have to come back to this one at all. I chose to, knowing exactly what I'm here for, knowing I wasn't here to gain popularity, knowing I wasn't here to be put on a pedestal, knowing that my life was going to be not maybe what most would call easy, but wonderful for me. But when you embody I am that I am, the torment ends. And so none of that matters. And so it doesn't matter when a doctor walks in and puts his hands on you and says, you're going to be paralyzed from the neck down for the rest of your life. And you look at them and say, fuck off. I'm walking out of here. My MRIs still say that if I move my neck the wrong way, I have a compression on my brainstem. Anytime I've gone and done something really dangerous afterwards and they find out, they're like, what the hell, Ariel? You could have died out there. I'm like, I can die waking up. If I believe that. I am that I am. It's been thrown at me and I'm still standing here. I got friends who walked with me this summer that will tell you it's true. I have a beautiful woman who I call Mom, who's been a witness to all of it, who will tell you, who's seen it. I have other friends who've seen it, who know. And you know what? They'll tell you I smile at the end of the day because I know something that's so deep and real. I am that I am. And nothing in this existence can neither create or destroy. I am that I am. This is nothing but an avatar. There's a beautiful place called Numa, a living spark of the true source. And when you embody that I am, the torment ends and the separation dissolves and the mirror becomes whole. And you got to work hard, real hard, because it's not easy gazing at a mirror that's been walking through many years of being victims and tormented and been through the images that we've been through and have had a reason for every single action and reaction we've ever had. When you come to the place of I am that I am, you also realize that you no longer have an excuse or a reason for why or what or how you react or what you are. I am that I am. I am connected, I am sovereign, and I am free. Hello from India. Nice to meet you as well. So escaping the illusion and reclaiming the gnosis. Gnosticism ties all it together. It teaches that this world is a hologram, a matrix crafted by the Demerge, a false creator who builds illusions of separation. The original design lives beyond that. See, in Awaken, the Ancient Ones awaken to the original design. The Ancient Ones are us. Us. We're it. You're it. Those who remember the originals. Science supports this. Certain experiments show hidden dimensions. The holographic universe theories suggest reality is a projection. Psychedelic research dissolves the ego and reveals unity, identical to agnostics' gnosis. Your suffering was not punishment, it was a veil of tearing. Your expired body moments were not the end. How is it that I have a paid for funeral, and if something happens to me, my friends know to wait 3 days because I have a habit of returning, and there's a helicopter will pick my body up because it's already paid for? Why? Because the expired body moments are not the end at all. They were the final awakening. You are not trapped, you are remembering. And what illusion still binds me? What truth am I ready to reclaim? Is the real question to ask yourself. So we've been traveling this morning through psychology, healing rejection. Token pirate mom. I don't know English like you because you're Indian. Do I know the Indian language? No, but I really should, because guess what? You're going to hear, this is going to sound weird, but I'm like a rainbow. I'm a Heinz 57, but I apparently have Indian in me. And apparently, yeah, apparently it was there. And apparently it came from a royal side of India too. And then they came over here to America like a long time ago. The family went across the country in horse and buggy and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, trace back some history on that. I'm just a rainbow. You can start the whole planet with me. But if we have a problem, use my DNA. We can get it all back. It's all in my body. Peace and love to y'all. All right. So we did a philosophy, surrendering control. We talked spirituality, embodying the I am, and we talked Gnosticism, escaping illusion. We talked science, providing the awakening is not imaginary, that it's even structural, it's even mathematical. So if you've been withdrawing, you're not withdrawing because you're broken. You're withdrawing because you're becoming sovereign. Welcome to the freedom place. It's kind of fun, huh? And you're not a scapegoat. You're the mirror. Remember that. And you're not making mistakes. And you don't have to keep having them looking in your mirror and reflecting it back. Because you're evolving. You're the oak. And you are the acorn as well. Oh, and also you're the lion escaping the matrix as well. And you are awakening. You're all awakening to your original designs. And so you've been called to actions lately. Some of you might even be putting drinks away. Maybe there's things you realize are kind of causing chaos and you're putting those things away. Who knows? We all have a journey to walk. It's yours. We all have our own. But you're awakening to your original design. So, if you guys haven't read my trilogy and you keep wondering what the heck I'm talking about, well, I suggest you go over to Amazon or Kindle and get yourself a copy. And you can catch up and we can go along here. And then if you have any other questions, you can plop them on here. And when I get done chatting, and I'm really horrible at when I'm really into it because like I'm half the time getting messages from here and taking from the notes that I already got from here and la di da. And then I get to your stuff. So I'm gonna go back and make sure I'm not missing anything important. Hello, American Stoner. We got all that. Good morning. We got uh Kristen from Australia. Nice to meet you. I feel the same way. No, I don't hear Indian, okay. Personal person. No, it's very cute. Please take him on the front of the camera. Are you talking about my puppers? I got puppies. They're both napping right now, but I'll let you guys say hi to them. Your pets, your pets. Peace and love, sis. Love it. I have a friend whose astral projects every night. She never goes into dreams. I want that sovereign ability to bypass my dreams. Oh man, your dreams are your astral. Now remind yourself the next time you're in a dream and move around. You definitely channel the things you say reflected. Thank you so much. I work my butt off and it's not always easy. I tell you that. Oh my goodness. And sometimes I swear I'm surrounded around reflections that I have to stop letting them reflect off my mirror so they can just go get their own mirror to gaze at for a while. It happens. All of us do that. But that's why I love my space where I'm at, though. It's amazing. I love where I'm at. I got a great spot out in the desert. All right, I'll let you guys see my puppies since, I mean, obviously, who wants to see me? I mean, you guys see, okay. It's like they just heard me because they were like sleeping. Hang on, I gotta open my camera in the back here. Oh, look at that. You're seeing my bed, and there's my tattoo. It says Iron. See? I've always known I was Ariel. Look at that. This is Zener's. Are you showing off that you love to be comfortable, that you just trust the whole world in this house? Is this a whole world that you trust? Oh, you're knocking my stuff over. Huh? You knock my hoodie over. My dogs love to snuggle with my clothes, okay? Hello, Doofer. What are you doing? Are you is that happy? Oh, you would say, Mama, I'm like in the perfect position for belly rubs. Am I gonna get him or what? It's a good baby girl. How's my beautiful baby? You're such a beautiful princess. I think that's why I named you Zener Beaners. Zener, Bo Beaner, Fee, Bob, Fo Beaner. Oh, she's my service dog, by the way. She's amazing. When she doesn't have a vest on, and if you see me in public, then you can pet her when no vest is on. When the vest is on, please do not pet her. Okay? She does have two people in this town that can pet her when the vest is on. So if you see them petting her, don't think that that's okay for you. Well, actually, I got three now because I have a young teenager that babysat Xena for me while I had to go do. Oh, baby, did I just poke you in the eye? I'm sorry. You okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Is it okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay. It's okay? Okay, you okay? Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. You almost fell off the couch. Oh, it's just shake. See? Service dog. Oh, good girl. Oh, so pretty. You're so pretty, my baby. I love her so much. And then we got, oh, my boy. There's a big old Pyrenees Anatolian. Believe it or not, he is mostly Pyrenees in there, but He's like, I got to do my own thing. He's a very amazing man. Hello, London Bear. Are you happy this morning? What you got to say? Can I go boop? Boop. Oh, the boopers. There's my baby girl. And who's got the curly tail? Who's got the curly tail? I see the curly tail. Is that the curly tail? I see the curly tail. Oh my goodness, London. Oh, it's a handsome boy. It's a handsome, oh, it's a handsome boy. Are you playing guitar with your tail? Oh, oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, you gonna roll over too? Huh? Oh, what are we gonna do, London? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, it's the leg time, man. It's the leg, Mama. Mom, it's the leg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh. So every morning when we wake up, I fill my dogs with love, right? We do the love fill. Oh my goodness. And we say, oh my goodness me. Oh, the love fill my doggies full. And then they roll over and they love to belly massage. But London just kind of massage here. He's got things in the way for belly. So, and then we massage here. Oh, he's a good boy, yeah. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, filling with the love. So they don't need coffee. They get their coffee is love. Oh my goodness. And then before we go out the door, we just filled with love. So then we just bring all that happiness outside with us. Oh my goodness. That's just so, yes, it's the best, Mom. It's the best. We love our love filled mornings. Now they're getting double portion because we already did this once this morning, didn't we? Oh my goodness. But this is like for showing people, huh? You say, I'm going to show it's okay, Mom. I like lots of love. We're going outside again. We've been in for a bit. We had a nap. It's just like waking up and starting over again, right? It's a new day for us. Huh? Those are my babies. All right. What's up? Oh, yeah, what's up? Huh? You guys got something to say? Yeah? You got something to say? You say hi. Hi, everybody. I just want to say hi. London likes to move his mouth when he's talking to you, just so you all know. He really literally does that. What you just saw, my dog does when he's looking at you. He will move his mouth and talk to you. He don't have no sound come out. And any of my friends will tell you it's very true. He will look at you and he'll be talking and looking at you like you got to know what I'm saying. And thankfully, he's been brought up around a mom who came back from the other side and can hear animals. So, yeah, that was just a yawn. He wasn't saying anything on that one. But that's my handsome boy. I'm shocked he's letting y'all see him. He doesn't like to be on camera very often. Oh, there it starts. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, laugh a lot. I'm sat with my Jack Russell, and he's got the curly tail going too. He's a tad smaller than London. Probs reached his ankles. Yeah, London's huge. You know, I really miss Sadie. I miss her too, man. I miss her so much. Sadie was my boxer, and she was my service dog for 12 years. She was absolutely amazing dog. Phenomenal, smart, saved many people's lives. And Xena has big shoes to fill, but I'm going to tell you, she's been trained by Sadie, and she's doing a phenomenal job filling those shoes. Yes, she is. I couldn't ask for somebody else anything better for what had to step in place of my beautiful Sadie girl. We all miss her very much. It was definitely a hard thing to do and lose and go through, right? It's hard to say goodbye to our baby Sadie, huh? Yeah. But, you know, we see her in Astro all the time, don't we, guys? So for us, we hang out with her quite a bit. All right, you guys. Well, it's time for me to, I usually go get my coffee time now and get ready for my TikTok live. If you're wanting to come back on and see more, I mean, if you missed some of what I was talking about this morning, the replay will be up there too. But also, I mean, hey, you can feel free to go on to TikTok, Shake the Matrix. So if you are on TikTok and you're like, "No, I'm not on TikTok," don't go off. I'm just hitting platforms. Relax. I'm like out in the wilderness, and most of the time I'm out in the wilderness, so I'm not sitting there just wasting my time. Sometimes I do sit there and scroll too and look at funny cat videos because they're fucking funny. Who else does that? It makes me want a kitten, okay? But I made a decision. I made it tough for me to ever get a kitten. It would have to be orange and given to me. Oh shit! Now I just said that. Damn, I shouldn't have told people that. Don't be showing up here on purpose with one, okay? It's got to be just like something that like happens. I didn't put it out there to make it easy, okay? That wasn't what I was thinking. I personally love bangles. That's what I used to have. We lost our precious little bangle. I had a vet that it had allergic reaction to anesthesiologist or anesthesia, whatever. I can't speak apparently. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but it didn't make it. I think something else happened though. So yeah. Seems too weird to me. But I wasn't there to fight the situation. My son was. It's a her. Zena's a girl. She's a pretty girl. London's the boy. He's definitely got Makakaya spirit in him. They say many First Nations, many Indian tribes say when they see him, he's a man that chose to be a dog. Funny cat videos are addicting, man. When you just need a good laugh and you don't really want to have anything, you just got nothing else, just something to give you a laugh. They are just so cute. Cats are cute. They're cute videos. They're cute when they're in someone else's house. And then if I'm sure if you have to deal with them, it's a different story all the time. But anyways, you guys, I gotta head off. So make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter. You're all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. So hang in there. And wait, is tomorrow that is tomorrow a holiday? I don't know. Tomorrow's Thursday, so that's Thanksgiving for those that celebrate holidays like that. I mean, I'm definitely going to go have some food with some friends. Turkey Day. Yeah, it's hard for me to like. I'm First Nations. I'm Cherokee, Aztec, and Mayan. So for me, it's a whole other game. I'm just saying. So, but I like the food with my friends, and I like that they're going to do some karaoke. So that's fun. So I'm gonna go that, and then I'm gonna probably have some friends come in here from Cali, cook a bunch of food too. You're Blackfoot Indian, nice man. That's awesome. I think I was told that in my DNA it says that I have a bit of that, but I knew the others for sure. I think I have a bit of quite a bit. It got me rainbow. All right, you guys, make sure you take it easy. We'll see you guys. Probably not tomorrow, guys. But if I do come on, I'll just do live and show what I'm doing. Maybe show you live and sing a song or something like that, or do some karaoke or whatever. But we're not teaching tomorrow. All right, guys, no teaching tomorrow. We'll see you guys Monday. Peace and love.